everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video we are going to be continuing with the coloring book collection. This will be part 6, I believe. I have Hannah Lynn books to show you. I have Alexandra Francis books, some Jade Summer, and Color Questopia. So it's going to be kind of a long video, so please go grab a drink or a snack and get comfortable. And the first book I've got to show you is this Color My Sketchbook 2. It's 25 Grayscale Sketches by Bennett Klein. This is an old book. This was when I first started coloring. I don't even know if his books are still out on the market or not. He had several different ones. This was the number 2. And so, it says, in 2014, I began uploading my sketches to Facebook. To my delight, colorists started coloring them. It was fascinating to see the artful interpretations of my drawings, and this book is a celebration and continuation of that collaboration. So there's a table of contents with all of these. Here's one that I did back in 2017, I believe, all with Prismacolor pencils. And there's this one, quite neon looking. Still wasn't sure of colors yet, I don't think. Started that one, but didn't finish. But there's some interesting drawings in this. And this was back when we had never heard of grayscale before. Like, what's grayscale? And so yeah, this was definitely ahead of its time. A lot of different images, some very intricate drawings. It almost looks to me like it's Photoshop, right? Or something like that, but it says it was drawn by an actual artist. But there's some weird looking pages in here. I like this one with the tulips and the butterflies. I think those were the only pages I colored in the front, but I thought I would just quickly flip through, considering I don't think there's many flip throughs of this book out there. Oh, a mermaid I could do for Mermaid. I never picked this book up. It's kind of just been sitting on my shelf for quite a while. That's pretty. Oh, look at those seahorses. Kind of fantasy. Very fantasy, actually. And some weird things kind of put together on a page. And there's that. So yeah, that was Color My Sketchbook by Bennett Klein. All right, so I guess we'll start with my Hannah Lynn pages. Now, I do have a video up on my channel. I suggest you go look at that. I just did a video just on my Hannah Lynn pages, and there are pages that I have now missing from these books because, long story short, I sent them in the mail. They got lost in the mail and never returned. So there are a few pages that I don't have that I cut out of the book that were colored. So yeah, go check that video out. Thank God I made that video before I sent any pictures out. This is Enchanted Halloween by Hannah Lynn. Here's the back. We've all seen this one before, so I'll just show you the pages I've completed. So I did this girl popping out of a jack-o'-lantern with some watercolor background in the back. Neocolor 2s, I believe. And then it was alcohol marker and I think Prismacolor pencils on top. Let's see what else I have in here. I know I've done more. Oh, this is one my son did back in 2019. So, very cute. Let's see what else. I thought I did another one. That can't be my only one in here. Maybe it is. I could have sworn I did another one. I thought I'd usually gravitate to this one every Halloween, but evidently not. The one I'm thinking of. Oh, you know why? Because I cut it out. It was this one. Yep, see how there's only one page? I had done this page. And it looks like I can't tell where I cut it out. But anyway, I ripped it out. I did this page. So go check out my Instagram or my other YouTube video where I show my collection of Hannah Lynn pages, and you'll see that one done. Okay, Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy. And I started this one with the dragon, but as you can see, I kind of abandoned it, so I probably should go back. I think I didn't like the colors I used in the back. It looked too dark, but I know once I bring colored pencil in it, I can brighten it up. I do like how the dragon came out, though, with Prismacolor pencils. So I really need to go back and finish that one. What else did I do? Oh, I did this sketchy style of Girl in Paris. And I did this one. Alcohol marker and colored pencils. Let's see if there's anything. Oh yes, I did this birthday one back in May of 2019 for my birthday. It was a fun one to do. I like that color palette I used for that one too. Okay, it's all in that one. Whimsy Girls Around the World coloring book by Lynn. I haven't had this one that long, so yeah, I think I just got this last year. I believe this is the only one I've done of Downton Abbey. That if you've never watched the series Downton Abbey, I highly recommend it. One of my favorite series of all time. I've also watched the movies when they've been in the movie theater. But yeah, so I based it off the characters of that. Highclere Castle looks like that. I think I found a picture of Downton Abbey online that I wanted to use. I really like her hair, the way her hair came out. Her skin looks way too pale. I think she looks sickly, but that's all right. Have I done any more in this one? Oh yes, I did this Geisha Girl, and I used a color palette for this one. I did this back in January of this year, so this is a more recent one. But yep, really like how that one came out. And that's it. I gotta pull this book out again. I really want to work on. Oh, see, 4th of July is coming right up. I should do that one. Maybe this will get me in the mood to do some Lynn pages, because I have not done any Lynn pages in quite a while. All right, so I've got this one out of Whimsy Girls Through the Decades. This was one of my favorites. I think I've got quite a few out of this one. Did this one back in 2020. I love the gradient in her sweater and the cute cat. And yeah, I think I had a color palette for this. I wanted to do that rose gold color. I think it was popular back then, so put that in there. Let's see, what else? I did this one, and this was a buddy color actually way back in 2021. This reminds me of Cyndi Lauper. So, yep, and did I draw in those? No, those must have already been there, and I just went over them with gel pen. But yes, love that one. Let's see, we got this girl on the phone. This reminded me of my mom. My mom was a secretary back in the early 70s, late 60s, and she had reddish hair. I don't know if she wore it up like that, but she did have cat eye glasses like that. Her senior picture has cat eye glasses like that. So I found, I think I went on to Pinterest and looked up color palettes and like dresses from that era and drew that in. I drew in those lines myself, gave her kind of a plaid dress. But yeah, very cool. Love that one. And then I've got this girl on the beach from 2021. Probably 1950s, I would say, with her hairstyle and the polka dots. Very cool. What else? I got this girl from the 1940s. And again, went on Pinterest and looked up kitchens from back then. I love that. Yeah, it's a teal green, I would suppose. And for the kitchen, teal and pink. And then the cherries, that was a popular print back then. Let's see what else. Oh yes, this one. I love this one too. From A League of Their Own. I went by the colors that they had then. Again, go to Pinterest. Find lots of inspiration on Pinterest. 1920s girl. Really love that. Her skin's a little too pinky purple, but I like it anyway. And this was fun to do the background. Those blues. That pattern. Very pretty. Let's see. I think that's all out of that one. Then we've got a Whimsy Girls Christmas coloring book by Lynn, obviously. Let's see what I've done in this one. Oh yes, I did this winter page. using alcohol marker, and this actually is watercolor in the background. And then I use gel pen, and then the rest is alcohol marker with pencil on top. Completed that back in 2019. Again, I've done this one too. It's too bad that's lost now, but yeah, that one came out really cute. But it is no longer here with me now. Did this one from 2018. Very vibrant and colorful. Let's see, I did this one back in 2018. And this one's a more recent one, 2023, but still, it's within the last few years. Color palette for this one, really like how that came out, especially with the blue background to make the other colors pop. Here's a whip that I had started and her face just would not work, her skin tone. So I'm like, okay, we're redoing this. So I guess it's a good thing that we have double pages in this book. All right, that was a Whimsy Girl Christmas. Then we have Fairy Tale Princesses and Storybook Darlings. Let's see what I've done in this one. This one's a really cool book too. This one's been out for a while. Oh yes, I did that one. Watercolor background. I believe this was one of the first backgrounds I did with my Neocolor 2s. Just look how vibrant it is. And then I went over it too with Prismacolor pencils. And have I done? Oh yes, I did this one. This one was so much fun to do. Way back in 2018. I've got gel pen. I think this was when I first got my alcohol markers, so I was figuring out how to use those. And yeah, pencils over top. Really like how that one came out. And this one, very first page I did with alcohol markers way back in 2018. My very first set of Ohuhu markers back then. And I was trying to do some shading with the markers, but it didn't really come out that great. But yep, that was fun. And oh yes, Little Red Riding Hood's another one I don't have anymore. I did complete the other page, but again, sent it away and never returned. All right, let's see. This was a book I bought, The Best of Hannah Lynn, way back in 2019. And it was, you had to sign up for it ahead of time. It wasn't a GoFundMe, but it was something similar to that. She wanted to see how many people would pay for like an artist grade book, which now if you go to her website, you can actually get these. And so I think she thanked everyone who signed up in the back and donated money to it. But this book was not cheap. I want to say it was like $29. What year? And it's just a compilation of all of her, 2019. So it's just a compilation of her coloring books at the time. So she gave you some of her favorite images from her books and put it on really good quality paper. Some of them, though, I was cutting out of here. Here's one I did. This is exclusive to this book. She does do certain pages that are exclusive. I colored that one back in 2022, all with Prismacolor pencils. I did this one. This one's a favorite of mine. I love these colors. I like how the copper pipes came out. I love her outfit and her hair and the green smoke. I think I have a video on my channel on how I did the green smoke. Shows you how I color. This one I did base with alcohol marker and then went over it with Prismacolor pencils. And then do I have any more? Some in here I think I might have cut out and put in my binder. So I'll show you that too, because I've got more pages in my binder that I've done of Hannah Lynn, just to make sure I haven't done any others. Nope, I guess there's just 2 in that book. So let me grab my binder. And this one, this is the first one I did back in 2018 from her, when her Victorian Darlings book came out. And so this was like a freebie on her website. And so I did that one, which I really like how that came out. And then I've got this one here. And then I bought the book and then printed out the pages. I got a PDF because I just could not wait for it to come in the mail. So I got a PDF of her Victorian Darlings. And I printed some pages out. Let's see. I know I've got more colored in here. Oh yes, I did that one with her holding the cardinal. And the gradient in the back of the sky. Love that one. That's on my Instagram. I've got this one that I did for fall. As you can see, there's some fall colors in the back. There's pumpkins down here. So I figured, what a perfect leaves falling. So I thought, what a perfect one to do for fall 2020. Prismacolor pencils. I did this Bakery Girl. Again, all Prismacolor pencils. I've got these two here. The girl with the hot air balloons. And then this one lying down on the sofa. Let's see, what else do I got? Oh, here it is. I did get this one back. So this is my Little Red Riding Hood. So this one I did get back from Hannah. And this one that I did of Snow White. I did this one back in 2019. And then this one as well. Oh yes, and then also this one. This I won her book of Enchanted Faces or something like that and portraits. I had won the book, and so I did print out PDF style. I won her PDF book, so I did print out some of those to have in here. So yeah, I believe that is all of my Hannah Lynn pages that I have to show you. Now we're gonna move on to Alexander Francis Dessert Mandalas. I have quite a few in this one. Let's see here. That probably is the first one I'm going to show you. I really love this book. 2024. I think I did this for my birthday last year. So May of 2024. And I've got this one. I usually pick a color palette for these. Color them in with alcohol markers and then shade with colored pencil. Love this fall page with the donuts and the coffee from 2023, August of 2023. Usually by August, I'm ready to start doing fall colorings. This one I did not date. This is an early one, I think, when I first got the book. Let's see what else I have in here. Oh yes, I've got this one. This was a color palette challenge by Amanda Colors. I remember she had those colors in a color palette, and I thought, oh, I'll do a dessert mandala with those colors. So that's what I ended up doing. Let's see what else. And then this one I tried outlining with alcohol marker, which I don't know if I really like. Maybe I picked the wrong color to use as an outline for this one, but that's okay. And I did that back in 2023. This one was all done with pastel markers back in 2024. I love this rainbow color. I love the rainbow I did on the arches there, which I think is supposed to be a Twizzler candy, honestly. But I just love how that one came out. And then this one was inspired by this sticker. I took the sticker out of my sticker book and I used those colors in this mandala. So that one I just did in February of 2025. So yeah, I believe she's redone this book on her on Amazon. So the front cover looks different. I think she went in and tweaked this book a little bit. She's been going back in and redoing some of her books. All right, this is Color by Number Summer Vibes by Alexander Francis. And I got this one last summer. I don't think I have very many done in this one. I got to pull this one back out here soon. I know I've done one. Oh yes, I did the front cover. And that's how it came out. With my I used, based it with alcohol marker, and then I used my Artisto colored pencils. Because I think I had just gotten them when I got this book. So I couldn't wait to try them out. Oh, I did the parrot. I forgot about the parrot back in August of last year. This was done with water-based markers. I believe my Crayola Super Tips. And then color pencil over top. And then a yellow Jelly Roll gel pen. Like a Jelly Roll Moonlight. did this one too. See, did not know. August of 2024. This one came out really dark, but I do like it because it is a night sky, so I suppose it is supposed to be dark. So yeah, I've got more colored in there than I thought I did. Next up is Color by Number Fairy Houses by Alexander Francis. And let's see how many I've got done in this one. Excuse me. When I got this in 2023, I liked outlining it with my Crayola Super Tips and then coloring it in with my Crayola crayons. So that was fun. I think I did quite a few doing that. There's another one and another one. Oh, I did quite a few. Then this one was done with just straight alcohol marker, no shading or anything. Let's see, did I do this one? Yep, again, went back to the outlining of water base and then coloring it in with Crayola crayons. This one I did all with water-based markers, my Crayola Super Tips. This one, oh, I remember this one. This one I colored when we were in a big power outage, believe it or not. It was right before Christmas. I actually finished this the day after Christmas. And we lost our power for literally like 5 days. We had a horrible windstorm come through, knocked everybody's power out. And I would sit by candlelight and color this, and by lantern. It was kind of cozy in one way, but still, we lost a lot of food in our freezer. I was trying to cook stuff up. We had to cook outside in the cold. Oh, it was not fun. But anyway, it's funny how when you look at a coloring page, it brings back memories of what was going on in your life at that time, or maybe a movie you were watching while coloring it, a book you were listening to. That's what I love about coloring too, is such good memories. All right, I just completed this back in April of 2025. I used all my Ohuhu pastel markers, and yeah, this was a lot of fun, and then shaded it in with colored pencils. Let's see if I've done any more past here, because I think I'm doing this in order. So no, it does not look like I've done any more. And she gives you the color by number in the front, and then she gives you all the same images in the back without the numbers. So if you wanted to use your own colors, you could color the ones in the back, or you could use the front as reference and then color it in so you don't have the numbers on the page. I actually like scanning these and putting them on my iPad. I've colored so many on my iPad in this book. All right, then we've got Color by Number Gardens by Alexander Francis. Let's see, I did this one. I did not date it, but I know this was an older one. This one back in 2023, May of 2023. Prismacolor pencils. Again, May of 2023. That must have been when I got this book. And then I started doing the Crayola Super Tips and Crayola crayons. So I've got a few like that, just straight marker coloring. Then back to crayon. This one was all my Ohuhu pastels and shading over top. Love my Ohuhu pastel markers. This one was done. This one was just done recently in April of 2025. I try to bring this book out every spring and do one out of it. And so yeah, I got another page done with that one. And I believe that is all I have in that one. Next, we've got Jade Summer, Adult Coloring Intricate Flowers. Have not worked out of this one in a really long time. Let's see, these are kind of patterny wallpaper pages, mandala type pages. I know I've done some in here. I think I usually pick a color palette. Yeah, there's this one, just straight marker coloring I did back in 2022. That one with water-based markers, because this paper likes to soak up the markers. That one back in 2020. That one in 2020. Yeah, a lot of these were done in 2020, probably when I first got it. Oh, I like that. The rainbow colors. And there's that one. Yeah, so I use water base. I use alcohol markers. There is some colored pencil there. So, yep, there's that one. I've got my Color by Number Animals by Jade Summer. Love, love, love this book. Can't wait to see this artist come out with more books. I know she's got a cat one. I don't know if she's got a dog one yet. I'll have to check that out because I definitely want more stained glass color by number. These come out so beautiful. Here's one just straight colored. I normally like to base it with alcohol markers and then shade it in with colored pencils. I love this elephant. I did one in there for this month, so I'll show you that one. Oh, this one right here. It's that one. So you're getting a sneak peek of my completed pages. And I'm kind of doing this in order, but I know I skipped ahead. Oh yes, I did the monkey back in March. So I think that's all, but I am kind of trying doing it in order. See, look how beautiful these come out though. The colors are just gorgeous. There are a lot of colors though for this one, so you've got to have a lot of colors in your arsenal, but it comes out just so beautiful. All right, color by number Fantasy Girls by Sun Life Drawing. And I know I've colored, oh, I did the front cover. So this is the front cover that I did. Oh, I guess this is just the alcohol markers, just the background. This was all done with colored pencils. I think this was Artex colored pencils, if I remember correctly. When I first got my Artex, I was playing around with them. Let's see if I've done any more. Oh, there's a mermaid. I could do that one this month. Get that one done for Mermaid. Oh, yes, I did that one, just straight coloring. And another one, just straight coloring, back in 2023. Oh, I've had this for quite a while. A friend of mine on Instagram sent this to me years ago. I don't think she's on Instagram anymore, unfortunately, but water-based markers. These are cool because you don't know what they're going to be. They're just all triangles. This one I did with Stedtler fine liners, I believe, and I got to do that again. I think that came out really cool. I was going through a phase there where I was like doodling with them inside the lines. So that's kind of cool. Did this one of a peacock with a crown, I think. This was all water-based markers. This was all water-based markers. Again, water-based. I just kind of randomly open up to a page and start and see where it takes me because you don't know what these pages are going to come out looking like. This one's really cool. I love this one. This one I actually used my Copics. I know there's probably some controversy around that, using Copics in these markers, but I just love the colors of the Copics and the way that it came out. So beautiful. And there's that one of the hot air balloon. This one reminds me of Mona Lisa. Again, with water-based markers. And yeah, what markers were these? Because that is a very pale green. This might have, I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember. Isn't that awful? But anyway, that was Color by Number Quest Triangles by Kira Shershniva. Oh, that's a Kira Shershniva book. And then I've got Mystery Mosaics, Wow Animals by Belba Family. Let's see what I've done in this one. This one's kind of cool with the animals and the patterns. Look at this dog. Okay, this one I was using, I know what I was using, my Bic Intensity Ultrafines back in 2020 because these squares are so small that that's what I was using. And I like the colors of those Bic Intensity Ultrafines. I don't even know if you can find those anymore. And I don't know if mine are all dried up. Oh, wow, that's very neon. But that's kind of a cool one. I did that one in 2021. So this is a bird flying. Oh, okay, I guess it's this way with bananas. And you couldn't really see the bird, so I outlined it with white gel pen, which I don't know if that helped or not, but raccoon. And this bumblebee one, that one's really cool. I love the flowers in the background. This one, water-based markers, I think, again. And yeah, so that's what I've done with that book. Then we got Little Witches. This is almost completed. Hopefully this October I complete it. It's just these ones in the back I've got left to do. Well, I guess I got quite a bit to do. I thought I had done more than I did. We got this one. And this one, these are fun to do. They haven't come out with a new one of these in a while. Oh yeah, I was doing the line work with my Stedler fine liner for the image in the front, and then solid color in the background with alcohol markers. That one I used Crayola Super Tips and Crayola Crayon. That one looks cool. That one looks cool. Yeah, see where I do the line work? I really like doing that. And that one was the opposite. So I did the foreground image in actual colors and then the background in the fine liner. Straight coloring. This one has a little bit of shading. Yeah, you can kind of get a little bit creative with these, but these are fun. Fun little books. So Stained Glass Color by Number, Little Witches by Sun Life Drawing. Now we're getting into Color Questopia books. And I had not colored in these in quite a while until this month. So you're going to see a completed page, which is this one I did for Mermaid 2025. So I just completed this one this month. This is the Color Questopia that has the white background, not the black background, because I do like drawing in the lines. And so let's see. I've got, oh, that one's, I think, just a sample page in the back from Fairy Magic. I don't have that book. Let's see. We did this mermaid back in 2020. And let's see what else. Really? Is that the only mermaid I've done? Oh, okay. There's this one from 2020. And I use Jelly Roll gel pens usually for the lines and correspond it. This one was just a black fine liner though. Sometimes I use black fine liner. Sometimes I use, I think this was my first book from Color Questopia, so I didn't really know what I wanted to do yet. Yeah, back in 2020. And so, but now you'll see in my next book, my Chibi Girl book, I do like to outline with, this one I actually outlined with paint pens, my Artex paint pens. Her fin or whatever actually is is a shiny gel pen, Jelly Roll Metallic. And then I do go back in and shade with colored pencil. So you'll see that again in my completed pages. And we've got Chibi Girls coloring book by Color Questopia. I'm just going to take a drink real quick. Let's see, start with the front. I got this girl from 2020. So here I do my metallic jelly roll. Not sure if you can see that or not in the light, but from 2021. And I outline whatever color is on the inside with the corresponding gel pen. So like this 16 was pink, so I used a pink gel pen. 7 was green, so I used a green gel pen. I kind of like the way that looks. Got quite a few done in this one. Love my color by number books. That one I like how soft pale pink her hair came out. That one I got some stuff on. And that one. And I think that is it from this book. Oh nope, I got that one too. So there. Excuse me. I got the Love Pug because I have a pug. So I thought, oh good, I'll get a pug one. I don't think I've done much in this. I did that one, which is kind of funky colors. That one. That one. And that one, all from 2020. Maybe I should pull this out and look at those darker colors. Oh, that one's yellowing. So these browns must have yellowed. I must have used cheap markers on that one. And then we've got Princess Coloring Book by Color Questopia. Let's see what I've done out of this one. Oops. I did this pretty princess, and I did the gold gel pen for the roses. I did this girl. Love her hair color. I think that was it. All I've done out of princesses. I gotta work in this book too. So many books, not enough time, right? I've got Unicorn by Color Questopia. And tell me I've done something in this one, please. Tell me this is not an uncolored book. Okay, do have this one. Oh yeah, this one reminds me of, this was just straight coloring, but it reminds me of My Little Pony. And I thought that was cute. Oh yeah, and I got this one. And this one. Yeah, I like those colors. And that one's really pretty. I like that one too, from 2020. All right, we're almost done. We've got 4 more books to look through. Now is my Color by Colors Pattern Animals by Kira Shershniva. Almost done with this book. I've done quite a few in here. So we've got this one. And that one, the rats. These ones in the back I was straight coloring and then using Jelly Roll for the highlights. So alcohol marker, I do all these with alcohol marker. Bunny, oh I forgot to put highlights on the bunny. And then some I did alcohol marker base with slight shading too. Like this bee. Oh, we got the lion, peacock, reindeer head. That one, I think this was all pencil. That took me a while, but it does look pretty. I do like how that one came out. That was from 2023. This one was all pencil. I got that one. And this paper is smooth paper, so the alcohol marker glides right over it. I like to use my Teotree markers, which I haven't used those in a while. I need to pick those up and use those again. And there's that one, which is the front cover. And then I've got Color by Colors Tetris. Let's see how many I've done in this one. Oh yeah, we got the bunny. And this one, which I think is food. I'm not quite positive. Volcano erupting. And there's, oh, I think this is this way. Giraffe. 2 giraffes. I think that's Harry Potter. Corgi from the front cover. Castle. Yeah, this one was done with water-based markers. I like the colors in the back I picked. A lamb with some roses, a martini glass. And that's it from that book. And I've got Color by Colors Spring. And this one was from 2022. I think I liked using my pastel Uhuhu markers for this one. That tree, I suppose I could show you like that. My hand's not in the way. And we've got the bunny. This one I like because of I did do slight shading in the background, and then I did some Jelly Roll white for some highlights. Got that one. This one I started but didn't finish yet. That one I just completed in April of 2025. And there's the watering can. That one I didn't finish yet. This was watercolor. I wanted to see what watercolor did on this shiny paper. So this was watercolor pencil. And there's that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. This one was done with water-based markers. I can see the streaking. Those are quick, mindless colorings. And then I have Color by Colors Country Life, which this one is just about finished. If you have not seen this book yet, it's that one, and that one. Now we need to turn it this way. Water-based marker. Watercolor, my watercolor pencils. Look at all the ladybugs there. Wow, there's a lot of them. That one, and that one. So yes, all right guys, if you're still here at the very end, thanks so much for watching. This is shelf number 6, I guess you could say, in my collection video. I'm sure I'll be adding to this collection soon, so you'll be seeing more videos from me. But in the meantime, happy coloring everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.